Hi, so today's question is k consecutive odd elements. Given an array of integers of size n and an integer k, the task is to check if there exist k consecutive odd numbers or not if the elements are arranged in a non-decreasing order. So in case the elements are arranged in a increasing order, we just need to check if the array consists of k consecutive odd elements. First line of input will be t, second n and k, and the second line contains n space separated. Okay, so the idea would be ki take the input, sort it, and then iterate over the array to see array or list to see if there are any k consecutive odd numbers. In case there is, we just break out of the array and print yes. Otherwise, we just keep iterating till we reach the end of the list, and if we have reached the end of the list and we have not found yet k consecutive odd digits, then we just print no. So yeah, let's begin. We get the input. Now we create two variable for n and k. Store n at the 0th index of input. So input will have space separated n and k. So what we'll do is we'll just split input on the basis of space and try to parse the 0th index element to get the n, and to get k similarly we'll just parse the element at first index. Now we got n and k. Now we again read the input. We will get n space separated integers. So what we'll do is we'll put them in an array called numbers. We'll split the input again on the basis of space. Now we start iterating over the each element present in numbers array. We'll create a list of integers, call it ar. And we will create an integer variable called number. We'll try to parse each element of that array into an integer element out number. This will return true if it is able to parse it successfully, otherwise it will return false. So in case it is able to parse it, then we will just add that number in the array. So at the end of this loop we will have all the inputs. Now after getting all the inputs, we'll just sort the array. After sorting the array, we just need to iterate over the array and see if it has k consecutive odd numbers or not. So to keep a count of k consecutive odd numbers, we'll just create a variable called count of odd nums, iterate to 0, and we'll also maintain a flag to specify if previous num was odd. We'll give it an initial value of false. Now we start iterating over the array for each where element in array. If element mod 2 not equals 0, which means in case it is a odd number. In case of if it is an even number, let's start from even number. If it is an even number, we just update previous num was odd to false, so that in next iteration we will get to know that this was false. Otherwise, what we need to do is we need to check if previous num was odd. If the previous number was also odd, so we just increment the odd nums count. In case this is the first element which is odd, then we just give it an initial value of 1. Okay, and after giving an initial value of 1, we need to set previous num was odd to true. Okay, now after performing both the above operation and going to the next iteration of the loop, we just check if the count of odd nums is equal to k. In case it is, we just break out of the loop, because we have already found the exit condition. So let's just break out of that loop. After coming out of that loop, we again check if it is equal to k, or it has reached the end of the array and then it has reached here. So if it is equal to k, then we just print on the console yes, else we just print no. Okay, so let's try to run this. Okay, so when we sort it 1 3 4, 1 and 3 are two consecutive odd. Yes, 1 2 3 5 5 7, yeah, 3 consecutive are here. 1 2 3 4 5, no consecutive odd. Yeah, it seems fine. Let's submit it. Okay, it got accepted.